smoked salmon. And you start with sockeye salmon. I prefer sockeye salmon at least. And I certainly don't recommend you buying farm-raised salmon because there are way too many environmental problems with farm-raised salmon. First, we have to marinate it overnight in Tender Quick, which is a brine solution. It is a solution which impregnates it with a salt, which toughens up the fillet and adds some flavor to it. So we want 1 cup of Tender Quick in about a half a gallon of water. And we're gonna dissolve the Tender Quick in about a half a gallon of water and marinate it in the refrigerator overnight. You want to make sure all of the Tender Quick is dissolved in the water, and that only takes a second. If you have access to hickory trees, then you can cut your own, but if you don't have access to hickory, then you can get these chips at the grocery, or you can use any manner of other wood like mesquite or apple or pear or any of those things. But I found it better to soak them in water for a while, 10 minutes or 15 minutes or something. So I'm going to put them in this little bowl and soak them in water. Just that weight on them. After you've washed it off, put it on a rack to drain briefly. I like to coat my salmon with a little bit of olive oil for the smoking process. So I'll put that on it. And also you can, at this point, you can put whatever spice you want on it. I typically don't like to use spice because the salt has impregnated it from the brine solution that we marinated it in, and I think spice detracts from that. I have a new electric smoker. You can certainly use a charcoal smoker if that's what you have. And put the chips in the chip pan. Them in the smoker, and fill the water tray up with water. So it's a water-based smoker. And you smoke this for about 2 hours. And the smoke is gonna get up to about 250 degrees. You might check it after an hour and a half and see if it's about ready, but you can tell by looking at the salmon fillet if it's about done. The salmon has been on the smoker about 2.5 hours now, so let's take it off and call it done. Looks yummy to me.